I want to
Um,
ask one question. How did you get this accent?
oh God. Here in India, especially, we have the most amount of bilingual speakers.
Yes.
That's a fact. We all speak our, of course, our mother tongue
Mother
and
tongue?
learn English. And some of us
Hmm.
don't even consider English as another language because it's been like glorified to that level.
Yes.
But I think you can't get rid of your, mother tongue's influence easily because a
Yeah.
lot of us learn English by translating from our mother tongue to our to English and then saying it out loud. Some people can't be educated, so you can't
Yes.
just say that. But since you have like a story to tell, that's what I'm like so inspired by because you have a story to tell. You have experience to say, yeah, I was in a bad place and now I'm not, and I can help you as well. Well, I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English literature.
Mm-hmm.
But the NGO, I mean, I also teach part-time, but the NGO I do whenever I get time, I love doing it. I love meeting my children. They're like, I call them
Wow.
my children because every time they like come running up to me, it is like the best part of my day. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good too. What did you do today? How's everything going?
Everything's going on smoothly as usual.
That's
What
great.
about you? How was your day?
Yeah, it's been a busy day. So I'm starting my classes now and I'm pretty excited today. I'm feeling all hyper and productive. So
Wow.
that's great. How are you feeling? How long have you been on Clippingo?
It's been, I think, 4 months or 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
so glad you're
so.
staying
Yes.
consistent.
Yes.
Wow, I also love your room. I love all the different things that I can see in the background. So sorry, maybe this is an invasion of privacy. But
No, no.
I love the quotes on the wall. It actually looks so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I really hope you are making yourself a priority first.
Yes, yes. That's only for me.
Yes, good. So, tell me, what do you want to talk about today?
Anything, whatever you
Anything?
want. Yes, I can
All
go
right.
with you.
Shall we talk about all these quotes? Shall we talk
Yes.
about confidence
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
yeah? All
Hmm.
right. So, when do you think you started prioritizing yourself and really wanting to learn more?
Actually, uh I used to give too much priority to myself before getting married. And
Mm.
after getting married, I had lost my confidence. And after that, I think 4 years later, I started thinking about me. Mansi, you were nothing. You should do something for yourself. So I started thinking about me, especially and about my career and about my dreams, about my hobbies, about my likes and dislikes. Because being a mom, it's like sometimes we start forgetting ourselves. We
Mm-hmm.
think like now, these are my priorities. My house is my priority, my husband is my priority, everybody is my priority except me. So it's
Yeah.
not good. So I started thinking about me and I started working on my communication skills. I started teaching again because previously I used to teach and I worked in an NGO for 2 5 years, and
Wow.
it's been 4 years. I have started online also, and I run Facebook page and YouTube channel. So now I feel like yes, I'm doing something for me to make myself happy.
Wow, I really I think this is the story of a lot of especially women. Like as soon as we sorry, as soon as we get into a relationship or as soon as we start prioritizing like a family, sometimes our idea and our own ideas and our independence goes away, right? So how has marriage and motherhood changed the perception of yourself? Like, how were you feeling before you started prioritizing yourself again?
Before getting married, I used to think like I would not change myself for anybody, for my kids also, for my husband also, for my family also. I would be the same person. And when I got married, I stopped thinking about me. I used to think like, no, I need to think about my family first, about my in-laws first. If I think about me, then they will get hurt or they will be not happy with me. So
Mhm.
in this way we all do the same mistake.
Mhm.
And when I became mom for the first time, at that time also I was not happy. I wanted to do my further studies. Then I took admission. Like when he was, I think, few months old, I took admission in masters and I completed that. And when I became
Wow.
mom for the second time, at that time I went through the depression because I used to think like, now I cannot do anything because
Mhm.
now I have two kids. I have to take I have to look after them, and my husband has a transferable job. So sometime we are in this state, sometime in another state, so we get transfer within 4 years. So it's very difficult to do something offline
Mhm.
because nobody is here who can take care of my kids. So in
Mhm.
this way, I used to think a lot. I used to cry a lot. And then I started thinking about, if I cannot go outside the home to do something for working anywhere, I can do it at home, sitting in my comfortable zone. I started thinking about it. I started searching online. What should I do now? So I thought of doing it because previously I used to teach
Yeah.
offline. So I thought of doing it again. And now it's been 7 to 8 years. I have
Mhm.
been doing it. Previously, I used to do offline. It's been 4 years. I have started teaching off online also.
Wow. This journey seems so inspiring to me. I mean, have you spoken about this with your followers and stuff like that?
Yes, many
Yeah,
times.
that's very
Actually,
good.
I was invited on Joestock platforms, Joestocks. So where I also like express my feelings, my emotions. So everything I have discussed
I'm
already.
really happy to hear that. I mean, I just think that it's so inspirational to see you handle, all these different aspects of life, family, motherhood, and your career and your education. I'm so glad you continued your education. That's really important. I think even with, I also work with NGOs.
Oh, wow.
So with a lot of the women I meet in the, clusters and slums and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing I always think of, or like the first thing I hear is always, oh yeah, I was studying, but then I got married, so I stopped.
Mm,
You know,
yes.
and that story is always so disheartening to me. And I always hope like if these women just maybe sat with me for like 20 minutes like we're doing right
Yeah.
now, or like an hour max, like I wish I could like help them at least the basics, right? That's how we,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to survive in
And
this
it's very
world,
difficult to change their mentality, especially
yeah.
of like slum areas, you know.
Yeah, it's very difficult because their internalized patriarchy is there, right? So they've
Hmm.
they've been brought up since they were
They
little
strongly
girls.
believe in it.
Yeah, since they're little girls, they've always been told you will listen to your father. Okay, now you listen to your husband. That's all. That's life.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to change their mentality. And I'm so glad that
Hmm.
you're doing this. And thanks for being vulnerable as well. Talking about depression, it can be very difficult.
Yeah. That was very difficult time for me. I used to cry anytime, anywhere without having any reason. After completed my masters also, I used to think I have done masters. Now, what is the use of that? I'm still doing the same thing, moping, dusting, looking after my kids and all. Like same thing is still I have been doing.
Yeah,
So what's new in my life after completed my masters? I should utilize that. I
yeah.
cannot waste my degree.
We have to put that degree to use now.
So
Um,
what do you do in NGO? Like what is your work there?
okay, so well, I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English literature.
Mm-hmm.
But the NGO, I mean, I also teach part-time, but the NGO I do whenever I get time. I love doing it. I love meeting my children. They're like, I call them
Wow.
my children because every time they like come running up to me, it is like the best part of my day.
So
But
do
we,
you teach there?
yeah, I teach there, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when we have food, restaurants will call us saying that they have food at the end of the day, so we
Mm-hmm. Do
go
you
and
work under any NGO?
yes, it's called
Okay.
RHA, Robin Hood Army.
Okay.
So I work with them, and
I also used to work there as an educator in an NGO, and I did my masters in MSW itself, masters in social work. Because
wow,
yeah, I want to run my own NGO. That's my only dream for lifetime.
that is a wonderful dream. Okay, so uh, since you have another one saying working on my dream life. So
Yeah.
what is this dream life? Explain it.
Uh, Working on my dream means first, like which I lost after getting married, that was confidence. I think like now I'm confident enough.
Mhm,
So still I need to work on my communication skills so I can work anywhere in any space or in any area, or I can show them. Like I'm also not from very big background. I am also very middle class family. I'm also from very middle class family. So if I can do things, you can also do. So I
mhm,
can motivate them to do something in their life. And there are many people, and especially kids, they really want to do something, but they have zero support and they don't have any facility also. So
mhm,
I want to be the helping hand for those type of people and kids, those who are especially living on sidewalk.
mhm.
And yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think what you said about your own life coming from a middle class family, I think that's very
Hmm.
important because
Yes.
you see a lot of these motivational speakers, you see a lot of
Yes,
these
especially they
influencers.
belong to a very small family and a very
Yeah.
middle sorry, middle class
You want
family.
water?
That's my basic problem, you know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I think with a lot of these motivational speakers and influencers, the hard part for me, like with even with all these quotes, like why I'm asking you about them is because it can just be like a show sometimes. It can just be a
Yes.
performance sometimes. So
Yes.
for me, it's very important to know that they are not just influencers, they have a story to tell. They have like a difficult background that they stem in. That's where inspiration stems from for
You
them.
know what? If you have everything, every facility, every kind of support, then things are very easy for you. You can do
Yeah,
anything easily. But the person who does not have any kind of facility and support also, money problem also, everything
yeah.
is negative there. No, so it's very difficult to do something and make any identity.
I think
That's
some
very.
people, just because they have money already and that they're
Hmm.
already lucky enough to be in a higher, class or something, it's
Yes.
easier for them to be like what you say, if I can do it, you can do it kind of mentality. But that's
Hmm.
not true. That's systematically not true because some people earn less, some people can't be educated. So you can't
Yes.
just say that. But since you have like a story to tell, that's what I'm like so inspired by, because you have a story to tell. You have experience to say, yeah, I was in a bad place and now I'm not, and I can help you as well. So that's a
Hmm.
very good mentality to have.
I want to
Um,
ask one question. How did you get this accent?
oh God.
Yeah, that's really very amazing. And your voice, you have a very sweet voice. Yeah,
That's
and
so
accent
sweet.
also. That's very amazing.
Oh,
How did you learn it?
everyone says that. I used to take it as like I used to be so offended by it, but now since I'm teaching, it's helped me
Mm-hmm.
a lot. But yeah, I mean, my dad used to, have an accent
Okay.
and kind of
Okay,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
also because of all the American or European things I
Where
consume
did you complete your school?
right here in Bangalore.
Oh, it Bangalore. That's
Yeah,
very then you
but
can learn English easily.
yeah,
You
but
belong to that place?
yes, yes.
Okay. Then it's very easy to learn English,
Yeah, well,
right?
yeah, kind of.
Hmm.
Because of
Yes.
the school I went to, it's very 2020. Yeah, so it's like that. But I think because of all the movies and TV shows I've watched, I've kind of just
If
started talking
yeah,
like them.
it is easy for you. If I want to learn, if I want to like adopt this accent, then what should I do in order to get that?
Um, I I've been having a difficulty talking about this lately because I can't ask someone to um get rid of their native language influence, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I
that's kind
have
of
this
always
problem.
difficult. All of us have a first language and a second language. Here in India, especially, we have the most amount of bilingual speakers.
Yes.
That's a fact. We all speak of course, our mother tongue
Mother
and
tongue.
learn English. And some of us
Hmm.
don't even consider English as another language because it's been like glorified to that level.
Yes.
But I think you can't get rid of your, mother tongue's influence easily because a
Yeah.
lot of us learn English by translating from our mother tongue to our to English and then saying it out loud. Sometimes it
Because
might
it's
not
very easy for you. You're speaking naturally, you're
be.
speaking naturally. But when try to speak like you, that time I have to do two things together. I need to think and then I need to speak. So it's
Yeah,
very difficult.
it can be very difficult
Yeah.
that way. I i can't really advise too much on like how to
Yes.
get make it a natural part of you, but I was just talking about this with another session. We need to stop making English this like great foreign language. We have to make it just like another language I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning Punjabi today, I'll also learn English today. Like
Mm-hmm.
put it down to the like just another language. It doesn't have to
Mm-hmm.
be glorious. It's just to help us communicate internationally, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
helpful that way. And I mean, we're not even from the same place, but we're talking because of English. That's why
Yes.
it's so wonderful. We have to see
Mm-hmm.
it as something wonderful, not as something scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And slowly, I think through time, I mean, you're like 4 months in and you're still learning, right? Slowly it'll become a part of you. It won't become, it won't be as alien as they make it out
Yes.
to be. Yeah. I think that's one of
Mm-hmm.
the main things I've been thinking
No,
about
I really
lately.
like your accent. It's
Yeah.
very natural. Yeah.
Thank
You don't
you.
need to push or like you don't need to put lots of efforts to speak like this. You are speaking
Oh,
naturally.
thank
Yes.
you. I'm also
Mm-hmm.
a writer, so I write a lot in the language,
Okay.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
I I don't take much time to pause and think, but I
Mm-hmm.
but when talking in a class or public speaking, you do have to be articulate, otherwise you can stumble or suddenly you'll get anxious and then you'll need extra time to think, and
Yes.
then it's like I can't
Does it happen to you?
anxiety, like fumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a lot. I also had depression for a long time, and it was
Okay.
very dark, a very dark period of
Uh,
time.
you are not married now still?
No, I'm still like not even 20. 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Then
Yeah.
why?
What?
Why you went through the depression?
Well, first, I'm not gonna go through my life story that way of like
Okay,
up and
okay,
left,
okay, okay,
but
okay. Don't
my
repeat it.
my father had cancer, so
Oh yes.
during
Hmm.
that time it was very difficult for the whole family.
I
So
can
that was
understand.
really, but then I think because of writing and because of poetry and all that, I
It
kind of
helped.
found my way back. Yeah. But I
That's
still get
good.
a
That's
lot
good.
of anxiety now, like even talking to like all these people. Sometimes I finish classes, I get up and I realize I'm so sweaty because I've been like in the
It
same position,
happens.
like jittering here.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so
Hmm.
nice talking to you, by the way. You
Same
seem like
here.
such a wonderful person. I really want to talk to you again.
Oh, sure.
I mean, we
Same
just,
here. I also want to.
this was so
Hmm.
introductory. Like we should do. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sure.
All right. Okay.
Yes. I can learn this accent from you, no? And so many things. Not only this accent, so many things I can learn from you.
And I can learn from you. I want advice for the rest of my life now.
Oh my God.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Have a good day.